Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Wednesday. It's November 3rd. Markets are about to open in 20 minutes. We're waking up this morning to futures at about break even. Top headlines: CVS beats on earnings, gets lift from COVID vaccines and prescription volumes. More and more people are starting to get sick. We're heading into flu season. So be extra cautious out there in the public. Remember, wash your hands, wash your hands. A lot of germs out there. A lot of people are getting sick. Safety first, ladies and gentlemen. Yesterday, I'm a little late on it. The cryptocurrency world got hit with a big slap in the face with this cryptocurrency stock related to the Squid Games. I'm not fully on the whole story, but in a blink of an eye, it went to $0 and it was a $3 million scam. Anytime Bitcoin and cryptocurrency starts to heat up, you want to be extra cautious. And I've noticed if you're in a Discord server, you'll get a lot of random messages from scammers and bots wanting you to join their cryptocurrency pump and dump rooms. Just be careful out there with these cryptocurrencies. That's all I'm going to say. There's a lot of scammers and everybody's trying to make a buck out here. Remember that. So just be careful. Don't fall for any of the tricks out there. So we got a lot of stocks gapping up this morning and a lot of stocks in play. First things first, thanks to Hawk posting the economic calendar every day. Today, right at 2 p.m., we have the Fed meeting, Fed interest rate decision, and Fed press conference at around 2 p.m., 2:30 p.m. Usually on the days the Feds have meetings, nothing really goes on in the morning. Remember, the market does not like uncertainty. So we don't know if the Feds are going to raise interest rates or are they going to lower interest rates or are they going to keep it unchanged across the board? We don't know. Market doesn't like uncertainty. So most of the time on the days Feds meet up, people just wait for their decision. So it may be a day where things are slow in the morning and going up into the afternoon. And then after the Feds have their meeting, we get a few power hour runners. That seemed to be what happened yesterday. Yesterday, market opened up. It started out a bit slow. And then at around noon, we got a couple stocks popping up. And then we got some good runners going into power hour. So that could be a potential theme that could be starting up and running. Remember, the markets are very trendy. And at the beginning of a new month, I always like to try to be very observant around what's going on. What have I been noticing going on over and over and over again? So with you guys on YouTube and you guys joining us in the Discord pre-market prep this morning, we're giving you guys a sneak peek at what we do here every day at the Trading Learning 101 community. We're also opening up the Wednesday chat for you guys. So feel free to come on in, hang out with us, see how we work together here, call out stocks, keep eyes on the markets. Should be a good time. If you're new to the channel here, hit that subscribe button. Don't miss out on any new videos up and coming. And again, thanks for joining me. So it looks like we got meme stocks starting to perk up this morning. That's always a good thing. We got BBBY Bed Bath & Beyond getting a huge gap up from 17 all the way up to a high of 32. It's getting a pullback right now down to 25, and it's starting to lift back up to 27. We could easily keep eyes on this. It's up above all of its major moving averages on the daily chart. It's got a good shot at running back up to that $30. If we get over 30, this thing could keep on running. So with Bed Bath & Beyond, we're also going to want to watch the other meme stocks, AMC, GameStop, and there's a few other names out there as well. So AMC is starting to look like it's getting a nice little gear up here at $40. This could easily shoot up to 42, 43, 45. AMC, this stock likes to up and run, and it's heated up recently from that 35 and got a nice ramp up to 44. So I'm going to quickly go over all of these stocks that I put on my watch list this morning here in the Discord. As I said, this is going to be a long list of stocks I will have on my radar. Do not overwhelm yourself. Focus on the setups that make the most sense to you. So this morning I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 different stocks on my watch list going into this open. And that's not including stocks that are going to pop up when that market opens and stocks that are gapping up this morning. So there's a lot going on pre-market. When you have a lot going on like that, the most important thing to do and remember is just don't overwhelm yourself. Take it a couple stocks, the most top 2, top 3 stocks that you think have the most potential, throw them up, keep tabs on them, let them set up, and if you see something else come along, then maybe replace it with your top 3 and just keep eyes on them and see how they're setting up. Take notice of how they're moving. Get used to their personality. So don't overwhelm yourself and don't easily get caught up in the hype. Now remember yesterday that one of the top stocks gapping up was SBEA. And you could easily get caught up in the moment pre-market. Things are looking good. You're seeing these stocks have big gap ups. Everything's setting up. You're like, yeah, we're about to get paid today. It's about to be a fantastic day. This stock's going to keep going. As soon as that market opens, you mess up and you buy, and then it tanks on you. And look what SBEA did the rest of the day. It stalled out at 15, and then it went all the way back down, pretty much to where it came from. And it's still getting driven down lower. So with that being said, SBEA, this was the hot stock yesterday. Everybody's now forgotten about this stock. They've moved on. OCGN is popping off. Bed Bath & Beyond. There's a few other stocks popping off. SBEA has pulled back from 1550 all the way down now to 1050. This has got a lot of room to bounce to the upside. Now, later on when I do the market recap and I come back around and I pull back up SBEA and say, see guys, it had a good bounce up to $13, $14, and we mentioned it in the pre-market prep. People forget about these stocks. People always gravitate to the stocks that are moving up currently right now as we speak. People love stocks that are hitting new highs. Me, on the other hand, I like to keep my eyes on stocks that people forget about. They set up the most easiest setups, and you get the most bang for your buck. You see some really fantastic risk versus reward potential with these stocks. So SBEA, I'm going to have this on watch for a potential bounce from shorts covering after it collapsed. Right now, OCGN is getting a lift. This stock has just been insane, running from 950s all the way up to $16 yesterday. Then it completely collapsed in a blink of an eye from 15 all the way down to $12. $3 a share it collapsed. And then it squeezed all the way back up at the end of the day. That right there should tell you that something's going on and you need to pay attention to this stock because somebody's underwater. Somebody got ahead of themselves. This is why I love short squeezes, guys, and I preach that short selling in these small cap stocks, it's an overcrowded field. Everybody wants to short these stocks. Everybody's seeing that dude Steven Ducks make millions of dollars shorting these garbage companies, and people are like, man, I want to do what you're doing. I want to make millions of dollars too, but I only have $1,000. So with an overcrowded field, it's going to lead to some really fantastic short squeezes because there's a lot of stupid money out here. A lot of stupid money. With it squeezing back like that, now look at where it's at. It's at $18 a share. So OCGN, this could keep going up over $20. This thing could really start skipping dollars at a time. It's going to be overcrowded, I think. I'm not going to pay too much attention to it. Maybe it sets something up later on today. But as of right now, I think there are other easier opportunities that we can focus on. Remember, I'm here to not get caught up in what everybody else is talking about and trading, because I know 90% of people lose money. I want to be smart. I want to show up tomorrow. I want to have that mindset of consistency. Live to trade another day. Focus on the easy trading setups. Another stock I'm going to be watching going into the open is RFL. If you've been tuning in the last few days, I've mentioned RFL with it having a recent big gap down from 32 all the way down here to $6. If it breaks up over $9 and $10, it's got this big void here to fill in the chart. That's a lot of room to run to the upside. People love stocks that have gaps to fill on a chart. It's an error in the chart. So what traders try to do is they try to fill that error in the chart, fill the gap. So with RFL perking up and getting that momentum, this could easily shoot up to 10. And then up over 10 is when it could really start running. The float on it is medium. RFL. The float is only 11 million. There's not really many people talking about this stock right now. It's only got 100,000 in volume. So we're super early to the party, guys. This could easily be the #1 top percentage gainer of the day. And we're already early to the party. So watch. If RFL is the top percentage gainer of the day, we nailed it. We nailed it. We're super early to this one. I really like this stock. Keep eyes on it. Another one we can keep our eyes on, CRTX. This is the same scenario as RFL. It recently had a big gap down here from 60 all the way down here to $13. Now it's perking right back up. If it breaks over $20, it's got that big void to fill, for the gap to fill. It's perking up. It's setting up. Definitely. You see how it's perking up, pulling back and gearing up. And then yesterday, it had a nice explosion at the end of the day, running from $13.50 up $5 a share all the way to $18.50. topping out where it did last time. What was that? 5 days ago. So CRTX, here's another stock with a lot of upside potential. And again, let's see how much volume's in on this right now. Only 233,000 in volume currently. Now let's look at OCGN. OCGN. I can type. OCGN, it's already at 30 million in volume. So it's right there in front of your faces, guys. Right there in front of your faces. Don't get caught up in what everybody else is talking about. It already made a huge move. This thing ran from $10 up to $20. Now you want to buy it? Save the chart, study it. Why did it move from 10 to 20? Break it down, learn from it, and better prepare yourself for when it happens again. I see somebody's commenting on OCGN. It's definitely could keep going. It could. A lot of eyes are going to be on it today. But be careful, because look back yesterday. Look at how quickly it crumbled. And then if you scroll back and look back, when was it? Even before that. Oh, what was it? 2 weeks ago. How quickly it crumbled down. Or no, it was right here. Look at how fast this thing likes to crumble. From 1420s all the way down to 1350. There's a dollar death candle. And then yesterday, it had a $2, $3 death candle on it. Super risky stock. OCGN. Be careful, guys. I'm warning you. UA is gearing up. If this breaks over 2250, this could keep going. This is a bigger float name, but it's got potential. SDIG. This thing skipped up from $27 to $34. Pretty much in sympathy of what CAR did yesterday. CAR, this stock was insane. It ran from 160 all the way up to $536. That's insane. Insane for a stock. Gotta open up my broker here. So this market's about to open up in 2.5 minutes, you guys. I covered the top stocks that I like going into this open. I have not traded anything yet going into this open. I told you guys my top couple stocks that I like going into this open. Be super, super careful with OCGN, you guys. I'm telling you. This thing, it's got definitely a lot more upside to it, but it could definitely crumble super fast. Look back left on the chart. Look at the times when it did crumble down and how much. Yesterday, from 1550 all the way down to 12, that's a $3 downfall in a blink of an eye. So be careful. There's a lot of other really good opportunities out here that people aren't even paying attention to. So let's get out here, patiently wait for our setups, for that opportunity arise, capitalize, and then secure them profits. That's what it's all about. Have that mindset, live to trade another day. Markets are about to open in 1 minute. Let's see what opportunity gives us